Welcome back to my views and news. Two news stories. First one is about an Ethiopian armed group which is laying down arms. An agreement has been signed between a regional government and this armed faction which was working in collaboration with the Oromo Liberation Army. Leader of this group arrived in Addis Ababa today. Reportedly, we have details for you. Secondly, viewers, since yesterday, we have been hearing that all regional special forces will be dismantled except Oromia Regional Special Forces. The Shome Toga, who is head of National Reform Commission, newly established after the signing of Pretoria deal, is being quoted that he said that all special forces would be dismantled except Oromia Regional Special Forces. The Shome Toga then a few hours ago tried to clarify. So what did he say and what is being claimed since yesterday by mostly Amhara news sources? Firstly, viewers, another Ethiopian armed group has signed a peace deal with the government. The group has laid down arms. Name of this group is Gambella Liberation Front. Peace agreement, Gambella Liberation Front and Oromo Liberation Army, OLA, they have been working jointly. Last year, they carried out a joint attack on Gambella city, capital of Gambella region. They fought in the city for several hours. They retreated, several were killed, and after that some Gambella Oromo residents were killed in extrajudicial killings. Gambella fighters, Oromo Liberation Army fighters and Gomez fighters, the three have been working in collaboration. Jalmaro was seen last year, Kumsa Dereba, head of Oromo Liberation Army, attending a graduation ceremony of GLF fighters, Gambella Liberation Front fighters. So OLA was backing, arming, training GLF fighters. Oromia shares border with Gambella. And Gambella was being used by OLA to enter South Sudan. These fighters from GLF OLA, they have been based in South Sudan. And talks were held in South Sudan reportedly. In Sudan as well, some factions were in talks with Ethiopian federal government. First round of talks was held in South Sudan. Second round was held in Addis Ababa. Today, Gambella Liberation Front Commander Gatluak Boam Paul arrived in Addis Ababa reportedly. Though the agreement was signed on the 19th of March, but it has not been made public so far. I have not seen at least that the agreement has been made public. Though PM Abiy spoke about talks, peace deal with armed factions in Gambella, BG, Berishangal Gomez, and in Amhara a few days ago when he addressed Ethiopian parliament. But today we got this information from a Gambella Liberation Front commander. I talked to him personally. He confirmed. He said that on the 19th of March, agreement was signed. Agreement was signed between Gambella Liberation Front and Gambella regional government. Federal government is the third party, which is, I think, which will ensure that the agreement is implemented. So, Gambella Liberation Front fighters are now laying down arms. They are reporting at demobilization camps. You can see a picture on your screen showing GLF fighters, around 350 reported at the first demobilization camp. Hundreds are going to arrive in coming days. Gatlug Bompal will leave for Gambella tomorrow. On Sunday, he was in Addis Ababa, reportedly confirmed to me by a top Gambella Opposition Front leader. Agreement signed. Now these fighters who are surrendering weapons, they'll be given jobs. Some of them could join Gambella regional forces, Gambella police. Others could be adjusted to civilian departments, but they'll be employed by the regional government. Federal government will ensure that agreement is implemented smoothly. Now, important point is that if an OLA ally is signing a peace deal, and we must not forget that Goma's fighters also signed a peace deal a few weeks ago in BG. So now when Gomas and Gambella are signing peace deals with Ethiopian government, you can well imagine that OLA could be considering the same, and that is why we're seeing that both sides, Oromo Liberation Army and Ethiopian federal government, Oromo regional government, they've been saying that they are ready for peace talks, that talks should be held to resolve the conflict in Oromia. It means in coming days we could see start of talks between OLA and Ethiopian federal government, maybe in some neutral venue, some country, don't know. But momentum is there. In Amhara regional government is in talks with Argos, Kemats. In BG and Gambella, you have seen that agreement have been signed. In Tigray, TPLF signed Pretoria deal in November. Now, let's hope that OLA reaches an agreement with the Oromo regional government, because OLA is the strongest armed faction in Ethiopia. Now, let's hope that this momentum for peace continues. Secondly, viewers, since yesterday we have been hearing that all regional special forces would be dismantled, but not Oromia Special Forces. Tishome Toga is the head of National Reform Commission, established a few weeks ago. The commission is tasked with demobilization, especially reintegration of Tigray fighters and fighters from other regions into the society. So Tigray fighters will be adjusted to civilian and security departments. Some would be provided with other types of jobs. This commission will monitor all these efforts. And Tishome Toga is leading this commission. He was in Bahirdar yesterday. There he addressed Amhara regional government officials, Amhara PP members. And one of his clips is being shared since yesterday to claim that according to Tishome Toga, all special forces will be dismantled, not Oromia Special Force. But today he denied. In a social media message, he said that he was misunderstood. He was mistaken. He did not say that Oromia Special Force would not be dismantled. He said that he was leading National Reform Commission, which had nothing to do with the dismantling of special forces. The mandate of the commission was reintegration of ex-combatants. So his remarks at the gathering in Bahirdar were misunderstood. Since yesterday, we have been seeing a campaign by Amhara news sources. They have been saying that PM Abiy was arming, they've been saying that PM Abiy is arming Oromos, that Oromia Special Forces are being armed with modern weapons. but special force in Amhara is being dismantled. So all are rumors, or you can say that people misunderstood the remarks of Teshome Toga. Of course, Teshome Toga is no one to talk about dismantling of special forces. This is not the mandate of the Commission to talk about the dismantling of special forces of regions. He's been only tasked with reintegration of ex-combatants like Tigray fighters and maybe fighters from the Amhara region as well, Fano fighters. And if peace deal is signed between OLA and Ethiopian government, this commission might monitor the reintegration of OLA fighters into forces, into departments, into the society. This commission has nothing to do with the government's decision to dismantle regional special forces. That is what Teshome Toga tried to clarify today. Thank you for watching.